I am so excited to share with you what I love about my Transpro Plus mug press. If you are new to sublimation tumblers or other drinkware, you're gonna have to decide whether you're gonna go with a convection oven or a mug press. Or, I mean, you can use a combination of both. I started with a convection oven, but now have upgraded to a mug press. If you want to see my comparison between a mug press and a convection oven and just the time and energy and all of those things and why I use a mug press, I will link a video in the top right corner right now. I have been doing sublimation for about a year and it was a rocky start. It honestly wasn't until recently that I felt confident and excited and ready to tackle more things sublimation. Part of the issue that I had was the convection oven is hard to use. It's hard to get the temperature right, it's hard to get the pressure right, and I absolutely love this mug press, and my tumblers, my wine glasses, my mugs all turn out perfectly now that I have this mug press. Before I get into any of the details, I want to show you how easy it is to set up. It does come in a large box, but don't worry, it's not that big. It is packed really nicely. You will take out anything that comes with it, the power cord, I got a heat glove, and all you really have to do is take it out of the box and unwrap the plastic. You can plug it into your wall. You can see the 20-ounce attachment is in there, and you can plug that in. So this mug press is actually my second tumbler mug press. I got one straight from the manufacturer and it was okay, but I think that there are so many benefits to this one in buying it from a reputable company that it is worth spending a little extra money to get support if anything goes wrong, if you need help, and just getting things fixed if necessary. What I like most about this press is that this little piece right here is what controls everything. So if something goes wrong, you can detach this, send it back, and get it fixed very, very easily without having to send this whole thing back in the mail. So I really like how they have that set up. My heat press is actually the same. I will also link to my heat press review. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna put that in the description box below. So by default, most of the time, I just have my 20-ounce tumbler attachment in here, but you can actually buy other attachments for different size products. I have a mug attachment for 11-ounce mugs and 15-ounce mugs that works wonderfully for ceramic mugs. I also have a wine attachment for the wine tumblers, and it helps get that flat surface to get a nice even press. You can head to their website to check out. They have even more different attachments, all sorts of drinkware and different things that you can press in your mug press. There are 8 different screws here that will screw in your attachment. So it's really easy to swap out the attachment on your press. Also attaches down over here. All you have to do is loosen the screw and pull it out, and you can easily swap out. Like this is for a tumbler and maybe I need to do a set of mugs. So I can easily, I put it right in the middle. I like to put it right in the middle so the pressure is even, and then you can just apply your screws back in to hold this in place. Now, what I also like to do is, even though these are not, being used, I like to keep my screws here so I don't lose them. So it's so easy to switch out your different attachments depending on what you want to make. You can easily tighten and loosen it. Here in the back, there are 2 knobs, so you can easily tighten it and loosen it based on the size of your mug or your tumbler to make sure you have a snug fit, and then it closes really easily and opens. Even if it is snug, it doesn't take a lot of effort. So if you are nervous, physically being able to open and close this, it really is very easy to do so. What I like about Pro World is their support that they have, right? You can buy a press from a lot of different places, but if you're looking to get a good quality press with good support, I highly recommend Pro World because They quality test things. You know, if you buy straight from the manufacturer, you really don't know what you're getting and what happens if something breaks. I hate to spend a few $100s on something that could break, right? Things happen, and not knowing how I can get it fixed or replaced is a little bit scary. So I love that I can easily contact ProWorld if I need anything. I love how they have it set up so this is detachable if I needed to just do something with like the software in here, and it is easily plugged into the wall. I do recommend, if you can, have it on its own circuit, or a circuit that doesn't have a lot of other things on it, so you don't have to worry about any power issues in your house. I have wasted a ton of tumblers and mugs and all sorts of things trying to get my convection oven to work. And even with my old tumbler press, I wasn't getting as consistent tumblers, like good, vibrant colors consistently pressed, until I got this heat press. You all know I don't recommend anything that I haven't tried and thoroughly tested, and I've had this one for a few months now, and I literally am so obsessed with it. All I want to do is make sublimation tumblers now, because you can make a tumbler in 1 minute, right? You can get a design from Etsy, print it, and that'll take like 5 minutes, and then you can press it, which takes 1 minute. So you're literally able to make an entire tumbler from idea to tumbler in like less than 10 minutes. I also love that it's like an all-in-one, so I can do mugs, wine glasses, latte glasses, water bottles, tumblers, all in the same press. It's not huge, but it's not super small, but it's definitely not huge, and I can fit it right on the table in my craft room, and it's easily, you know, moved around. It's sturdy, and it works really, really well. I will put a link to this press, the Transpro Plus mug press from ProWorld. I'm going to put a link in the description box below. If you are interested in learning how to start with sublimation, if you want to learn how to convert an Epson printer and get all of your computer settings set up, join me in the video on your screen where I take you through all of the steps of getting set up for sublimation.